Liverpool's summer is already shaping up to be one of the most dramatic in recent memory. Reports suggest that Arne Slot's reign at Anfield has come to a sudden end, with the club already identifying a replacement. At the same time, Real Madrid president Florentino Perez is reportedly working on a blockbuster deal involving Chelsea. Manchester United have completed their first signing of the transfer window, and Ibrahima Konaté's future at Liverpool appears increasingly uncertain. The transfer market is heating up, and the biggest stories are only just beginning. Chelsea's struggles continue to attract attention across Europe, sitting far below expectations and once again facing the prospect of missing out on elite European competition. The club finds itself in another period of uncertainty. Despite those difficulties, Real Madrid remain interested in midfielder Enzo Fernandez. The move has raised plenty of questions, considering Madrid already possess one of the strongest midfields departments in world football. However, Perez appears determined to strengthen the squad even further. According to reports from Team Talk, Chelsea have placed a staggering £120 million valuation on the Argentine international. It is the type of fee that would force even Europe's wealthiest clubs to think twice. Rather than committing such a huge amount in cash, Madrid are recordedly exploring a player exchange deal. The names being linked with a move to Stamford Bridge are Aurelien Tchouameni and Eduardo Camavinga, two players already regarded as among the best young midfielders in Europe. The proposed deal would certainly divide opinion. From Madrid's perspective, sacrificing two proven performers for Fernandes would represent a significant gamble. For Chelsea, however, the arrival of players with the quality, discipline, and tactical intelligence of Tchouameni or Camavinga could help bring much-needed balance to a squad that has often looked disorganized. The key figure in any final decision could be Xabi Alonso, who will want players capable of making an immediate impact rather than simply adding potential for the future. As for Fernandes himself, speculation continues to grow that he would welcome a move to the Spanish capital. The opportunity to compete for major trophies and play regular Champions League football is naturally appealing. While Chelsea attempt to justify their valuation, and Madrid search for creative ways to complete the deal, the transfer saga is becoming one of the most fascinating stories of the summer. Meanwhile, Liverpool have reportedly learned just how unforgiving life at the top can be. Winning the Premier League often buys a manager immense goodwill, but expectations at Anfield remain relentless. A disappointing campaign that ended with 5th place, an empty trophy cabinet, and 12 defeats has reportedly convinced the club's hierarchy that change is necessary. What once looked like an energetic and aggressive side gradually became predictable and lacking the intensity that had previously made Liverpool one of Europe's most feared teams. The club wasted little time searching for a successor. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has linked Bournemouth manager Andoni Iraola with the role, and many within the game believe the appointment would make perfect sense. Sporting director Richard Hughes knows Iraola well from his time working with Bournemouth and is thought to be a strong admirer of the Spaniard's methods. Iraola's achievements at Bournemouth have earned widespread praise. Despite regularly losing key players and operating with far fewer resources than the Premier League's elite clubs, he guided the Cherries to an impressive 6th-place finish and qualification for European football. Such an accomplishment was viewed by many as one of the managerial success stories of the season. However, Liverpool presents an entirely different challenge. Expectations at Anfield are among the highest in world football. Attractive football alone is not enough. Supporters demand trophies, consistency, and relentless competitiveness. The club is reportedly looking for a manager capable of restoring the direct, aggressive style that once defined Liverpool's identity, while also maximizing the potential of the squad's expensive signings. The biggest question remains whether Iraola can command the respect and authority required inside a dressing room filled with elite-level talent and enormous expectations. Excelling at Bournemouth is one thing, but handling the pressure that comes with leading Liverpool is another challenge altogether. If he is given the job, he will quickly discover that patience is limited and expectations are sky-high. The opportunity could elevate his career to another level, but the margin for error will be incredibly small. For Iraola, the ultimate test may be about to begin. Manchester City appear to have reached that stage of their evolution, where even recently acquired stars can quickly find themselves available for transfer if they no longer fit the club's long-term plans. Tijjani Reinders, who arrived for a fee close to £50 million, enjoyed a respectable debut season, contributed to trophy success, and made nearly 50 appearances across all competitions. Yet despite those achievements, reports from the Daily Mail suggest that Atletico Madrid are monitoring the midfielder's situation closely. Diego Simeone is known for valuing players who combine creativity with intensity, and Reinders certainly fits that profile. However, the interest also highlights the uncertainty surrounding his position at City, with Enzo Maresca reportedly overseeing significant changes to the squad. Previous performances may not guarantee a place in the club's future plans. When a team begins targeting new midfield talent, despite already possessing quality options, it naturally raises doubts about the security of those currently in the squad. The decision could soon come down to Reinders himself. He must decide whether to remain part of a highly competitive squad where roles can change rapidly, or pursue an opportunity elsewhere where he could become a central figure. Manchester City have never been known for sentimentality when it comes to squad management. Players who fail to establish themselves as indispensable can quickly find themselves moved on as the club pursues its next evolution. There is an increasing sense that Reinders was signed for one tactical vision, only for the club's priorities to shift shortly afterward. If uncertainty continues, Atletico Madrid may become an increasingly attractive option. Simeone could offer Reinders a more defined role and the chance to become a key component of the team's midfield. At the highest level of football, stability is often short-lived, and with major squad changes expected at City, several players may soon be forced to reconsider their futures. Meanwhile, Liverpool are facing a potentially disastrous contract situation involving Ibrahima Konate. Only a few months ago, the French defender appeared committed to extending his stay at Anfield, with optimism growing that a new agreement would soon be reached. Now, however, the situation has dramatically changed, and reports suggest that negotiations have completely changed.